Hey, I'm Simon Bornhoft and I'm a windsurfing coach and journalist, and I'm very lucky to spend my life involved in the sport. Everything from coaching, I used to do a lot of competing, and now I do a lot of journalistic work and also a lot of travelling with the sport, working for magazines, doing lots of coaching around the world, and also working with the RYA, helping them with their national teaching scheme and writing some of their handbooks for them. The Advanced Windsurfing book was a natural follow-on from Intermediate, and we've used the exact same principles that worked in the Intermediate book right the way through to the Advanced. So it means that you're not having to learn new skills, you just apply them in more advanced areas and in more tricky conditions and on more exciting equipment. Advanced windsurfing is really aimed at somebody who is now what you'd call a sort of accomplished windsurfer. So they can go out in most conditions that they're comfortable in and are learning to sail smaller boards, sail in stronger winds. So it would be for somebody who's looking to learn how to water start, maybe, looking to get onto smaller boards, sort of boards below 140, 150 litres, right the way down to some of the wave boards that you see. So really for people who are trying to get the most out of the sport in a wide range of conditions. The book's basically structured to use some of the core principles that you would learn and apply those into the skills you're trying to achieve. So we've got different skills training exercises that you can use, different principles that work throughout different manoeuvres. So you can learn one or two basic principles and core skills and then apply them in different areas of the sport. So you haven't got to learn lots and lots of different things. You get good at one or two things and then you can apply that in different areas. If you're new to windsurfing, my first thing would be to say, get into it as much as you possibly can and get on the water as much as you can. But also to get some good advice at the beginning, because you want to make sure you're on the right equipment and you're getting good tips and good coaching right from the start. Otherwise you can expend a lot of time and a lot of energy trying something that might not be working for you. Whereas if you've got good equipment and the right sort of ideas about what you're meant to be doing on the water, and you've got a good understanding of what you're meant to do, it's amazing how quickly you can learn. Probably now is one of the easiest times and one of the best times you can take up the sport, because you've got fantastic equipment, great coaching, and you can progress really quickly. I often get asked about favourite places to windsurf, and I think for coaching, if I'm trying to help people, then places like the Mediterranean and places like Egypt are fantastic, because you get pretty good reliable winds and you get nice flat water, which makes windsurfing relatively easy to learn. For me to go windsurfing, I like to try and find some waves to go wave sailing, and certainly if you go through the system and go through your intermediate and your advanced stages, it doesn't take long before you can get out into the wave environment. But also sailing here in the UK is fantastic, because we've got a great range of conditions, and if you go to the right place and you're fairly patient with the wind, then you can have a great time anywhere really.